target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group UNITA moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. UNITA's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Ciphers. Keeping tabs on UNITA can tell us who's pulling its strings. That's step one to tracking down Skullface. And Cipher with him. Good luck, boss. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by UNITA, so stay sharp. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example.
You have arrived at your destination.
There it is. The oil facility.
Arrived
To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid. Boss, destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. To prevent the machinery being turned back on again, you need to turn off the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. Check the details on your iDroid. Destroy the separator tank. Now you need to stop the oil transfer pump. There's the transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably inside it. Bodies? Why? Oil transfer pump shutoff confirmed. Objectives complete. But the enemy has tightened security. Get out of there ASAP.
Mission info has been updated. Development
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not UNITA. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Sanger's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Sanger's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there? Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's breathing through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability and it's code review. Now, we don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky. Got it.
Quiet? Where does she think she's going?
You want to head out with the boss?
That'll be the day.
I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op, which is more than I can say for the others.
There's nothing damn fine about this... thing.
Here.
Hey,
Blades.
minute. That thing costs a lot of money.
She can see each individual blade. And her depth perception.
You want in?
This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Boss, this contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cipher. Good luck, boss.
Enemy presence detected.
The targets have been deployed to that outpost. Find and eliminate all of them. That's a target. Eliminate it any way you'd like. Great. No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Mission info has been updated. Map has been updated.
Boss, we were right. Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda oil field. So Saner was just a front for Cipher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently, there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cipher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cipher's doorstep.
Mission list
Boss, the
updated.
intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cipher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the Savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission. Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. They should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
Hey, en jy die ouens moet praat oor daai ou bully van Amerika?
Van Amerika? Wie?
Dis 'n groot. Ek het gehoor hy's 'n genius. sy navorsing gaan kernwapens in die hande van selfs die kleinste moonthede in militante groepe plaas.
Wat 'n klomp kak.
Jy dink die IAEA wil net terugsit en kyk hoe nukes oral versprei. Kyk na Suid-Afrika. Hel, kyk hoe die States vir grootpa stilgemaak het.
Ek weet. Maar jy kan nie die logika van diktators en militante verwag nie. Die wêreld is vol ryk bliksems, honger vir meer mag. Kernkrag.
En dis waar die gerugte begin. Dis al.
Ja. Ek dink jy's reg. Plus 'n 100-jarige Amerikaanse Indiaan hoofman. Dis waarskynlik nie 'n kernfisikus nie.
100 jaar. Man, ek het nie eens daaraan gedink nie. Dankie. Ek het 'n lekker lag nodig gehad.
Ja, lag maar.
Ja, lekker om te sien.
Water.
Extract the PF transport truck. Throw a wrench into Cipher's plans. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. And now the map has been
That
updated.
soldier, he isn't with the CFA. What could be so important that it would have required 2 major PFs to guard it?
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Weather will clear shortly.
Scott, if these bastards are pulling guard duty, that proves the cargo is headed to Cipher. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone. Boss, we searched the truck you recovered. There were 2 primary types of cargo. First, drums of malachite, a copper ore. That took up most of the truck bed. But malachite isn't valuable enough to warrant an escort. The real cargo was likely the second item, a shielding container. The contents, yellow cake. That's right, the raw material for a nuclear weapon. That might point to the weapon to surpass Metal Gear Emmerich told us about. But who can say? Thing is, there isn't a lot of it. Not enough to make a nuclear warhead. Give us some time. We'll look into it. Try to figure out why they had this under such close guard. Boss, one of the job offers we received concerns me.
Mission list
There's a PF
updated.
commander who's been talking big about getting into the nuclear arms trade. This could be connected to that yellow cake. And there's another contract I'd like you to handle. It's a wet job, but we need to divert Cipher's attention. Check the mission list for the details. There's 6 targets. Our contract is to kill them all. And the client is the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. Check a VI on your iDroid for more information.
Ek het gehoor, Big Boss het hier op die grens opgekom.
Jy's nie ernstig nie. Ek bedoel, ek het gehoor die groot baas is terug in die besigheid.
Glo my, ek het op goeie gesag. Blykbaar is dit 'n Big Boss op die ontploffing by Mofina olifant veroorsaak.
Hoekom sal hy 'n brandstoftank opblaas?
Dis nie voor die hand liggend nie. Hy haat die CIA, die moord op sy man. En nou is die sakebaan. Die aanvalsbevel op sy baas gegee hier in Afrika.
Wat het dit te doen met 'n vinder?
Moet ek weet. Dis onmoontlik om die tred te hou met al die bande tussen die soldate en die militante mag. As die lakkie aan ons kant is, dan sy eintlik teen hom gekontrakteer.
Dis nie 'n vertroostende gedagte nie.
Soos ek gesê het, Wees wakker.
Oh, kak.
Ek sien julle.
Ja. Okay.
Bingo. You know what to do. Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, there's another.
Utter heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
How about it, Cos? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
We'll bring him back to Mother Base. Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety. Listen, the kids don't get hurt. No matter what, you bring him back alive. Exit the cave and turn left, then pass through the swamp and follow the river downstream.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Doesn't look like he can walk.
Mission
You still gonna help
has
him?
been updated. The map has been updated.
So ek hoor jy's besig met 'n paar winsgewende dinge. Jy begelei daai handelaar, korrek?
Ja, hoekom doen jy dit nie ook nie?
Ek wil nie betrokke raak by enige ontvoering kak nie.
Wow, cool it. Ek dink jy het gesê jy het geld dringend nodig. Jy het nie so pas 'n laaitjie gekry nie.
Dis hoekom, man. Ek het gehoor van hom. Sommige van sy produkte word by die Devil's House afgelewer.
Waar het jy dit gehoor?
Jy weet, ek het 'n voeltjie hoor fluit.
Luister, as jy nie wil nie, is dit piekfyn. Moet net nie jou neus insteek waar dit nie hoort nie.
Ek weet niks en ek gee nie om nie.
Slim.
Ek sien jou dan.
Target extracted. Anyone else? Good. That's the target extracted. Target extracted. Is that everyone? All right. Objective complete. Now you just need to safeguard the target. Get on the chopper.
What you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. A little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never like kids. Especially ones with guns.
See, kid's a natural.
No. He's no natural. Far from it. You probably noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
Chance at a real life. Just not from behind a gun.
Being behind a gun's what we do, boss. There's no room for angels in our heaven.
The mission objective is to eliminate the PF commander they call the Major. One of the Major's subordinates working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the Major.
Enemy present. Analysis. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Hulle wil my verloor.
Analysis complete.
That looks like the target.
Updated.
In elk geval.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Maar ek het geen idee wie die ou man is nie.
Ek verstaan. Ek sal dit ondersoek. Kernwapens te ondersoek is... Wel, dis 'n baie gevaarlike pad om te loop.
Ek weet nie. Kan mens met hierdie plek nodig hê. Baie bloedvergieting stop.
Jy dink Mobutu. Die res sal die sin daarvan kan insien.
Maar miskien het hulle planne om die groot koppel ook gelukkig te hou. Vir nou, vind uit waarmee ZRS besig is.
Ek begryp nie.
That fulfills the contract objective.
Been
We
updated.
didn't get much out of him, but I don't think he would have been much better to us alive. The Major spilled his guts all right. His nuclear arms business was just a rumor he was paid to spread around. He doesn't even know who's paying him. All his instructions came through a cutout. But hell, who else would be behind it but Cipher? And this nuclear arms trading is clearly connected to that yellow cake. He thought the same thing, which is why he tried to investigate ZRS himself. He said something else that caught my attention. That ZRS are trying to kill some old man. How did one old man get that kind of attention?